This story is a retelling of a traditional Japanese folktale, reimagined with diverse characters and modern AI-generated visuals. Our goal is to share the beauty of Japan's stories with the world, in a new and inclusive way.
In a quiet land surrounded by silver forests, an old man and his wife lived a humble life. One evening, while walking among glowing trees, the old man saw a beam of light shining from within a crystal-like trunk. Inside it was a tiny girl, glowing like the moon, her skin pale, her hair dark as the night sky. He gently carried her home. They named her Kaguya, and from that moment on, their world began to change. As the years passed, Kaguya grew into a young woman of unearthly beauty. Her long silver hair shimmered like starlight, and her presence brought calm to all who saw her. Though her guardians kept her hidden deep within the silver forest, whispers of the moon-haired maiden spread across the land. Nobles and wanderers alike came from distant realms, hoping to catch a glimpse of her and win her heart. 5 suitors, knights, scholars, and princes journeyed to the silver forest, each hoping to win Kaguya's hand. But the moon-haired maiden was no ordinary girl. She spoke gently, yet firmly. "I will only marry the one who brings me a treasure the world has never truly seen." One was sent to retrieve the goblet of eternal light. Another sought the star-leaf branch from the floating isles. Others chased the cloak of the fire beast, the pearl from a sky serpent's crown, and the feather of the whispering swan. Each man returned with lies, illusions, or empty hands. None could pass the trials, and Kaguya remained, untouched by their longing. Word of the moon-haired maiden reached even the highest spire of the Crystal Empire. The emperor himself, a wise and noble ruler, traveled beneath the stars to see Kaguya. When he beheld her, his breath caught. Never had he seen such beauty, such stillness, such sorrow in a single gaze. "Stay by my side," he whispered. "Be my empress, and you shall never know sorrow again." But Kaguya only smiled, her eyes shining like reflected moons. Even the kindest heart cannot hold what is not meant to remain. One moonlit night, the skies above the silver forest shimmered like never before. A path of light opened in the heavens, and from it descended figures robed in silver and stars. They were not of this world, serene, silent, and glowing with celestial grace. Kaguya watched them come, her silver hair dancing in the breeze. "The time has come," she whispered. "I must return to the place I truly belong." Tears shimmered in her eyes, for though her heart had known love on earth, she could not deny the call of the stars. As the starlit beings approached, The old man and his wife clung to Kaguya's hands. "Must you go?" they cried, tears shining in their wrinkled eyes. Kaguya held them close, her voice as soft as the breeze. "You gave me love when I had none. You gave me a home, though I was never meant to stay." She pressed a letter into the old man's hands, a final blessing of memory and thanks. Then, bathed in moonlight, Kaguya stepped into the sky. As she vanished among the stars, her silver light lingered, and the world below was never quite the same again.